What's going on, guys? John here with another episode of Patriots Franchise. We're going to jump right into regional scouting focus. Um, Obviously, I think our weaker position, neither of these positions are weak, but I think cornerback can always be better. This one, offensive tackle, that we don't really need. So I think we're going defensive end. Here, once again, defensive end. Actually, I'm going D tackle. And then here, safety is actually one of our weakest positions on the team. So that was a really quick. Was that only three? I think it was four. Well, only one way to find out. Oh well. So we're just gonna do our weekly strategy against a guy we faced a lot so far, Anthony Richardson. And I don't think you have the facilities to stop us. But prove me wrong, I guess, if you really want to try. So we'll play these mini games and then we'll jump into another game. Alright, so we simming through training. Uh Hopefully no injuries. And none on defense. Just no receivers, especially, because if we get another receiver injury, we might be cooked. Because, obviously, if you watched last episode, Jalen Waddle dislocated his shoulder and is out for 4 weeks. So, a lot of the a lot of the game is going to be on Anthony Dorsey's shoulders. But with that new upgrade, he goes up to a 93 overall, which you'd think, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not really a random overall, but he gets route tech now, so don't test him. He's going to be insane route running wise. Uh, Rhamondre Stevenson, we're going to give him power back. So he's just going to be a tank. Now, did he get the other ability I wanted? I think I want just, I think I like how I have him right now. Because the only other thing I'd want is probably human joystick. But, yeah. Human joystick on not Jerry Judy. Why would I even say Jerry Judy? It doesn't even make any sense. Emerson's back from injury, by the way. If you remember, he missed the half of the preseason because he's got 43 injury. So he's basically Todd Gurley, except Todd Gurley went insane in his rookie year. Casey Emerson didn't do anything, but he got a ring. So I guess who am I to judge? Owen Foster played really well last week, so makes sense why we get an upgrade. He's our captain. By the way, our six captains were obviously Hales, Dorsey, Rhamondre on offense. I believe it was. I think I made Kyle Duggar a captain, even though he left. So I think it's just Gonzo on defense. Maybe Chris. No, I made Tremaine Edmonds a captain. That's right. And then Owen Foster's the eighth or the sixth one. So maybe I need to make more captains. I don't know. I don't remember how many they have in real life. I think the Chiefs had like 7. I think it was 3 offense, 3 defense, and I think they had 8. Because it was Mahomes, Kelsey. No, I know it was Mahomes and Kelsey. I don't think it was. I think it was 6. Mahomes, Kelsey, Snead, and Chris Jones, and then Townsend and Butker. 2 of those guys aren't even on the team anymore. Dang. Now I'm sad. But we get to play the Colts. That's what matters right now. We've played them a lot, it seems like. I feel like I've played them probably like 8 times. I think it's only been like 4. But yeah, so player showcase, it's probably going to be Josh Hales? I was going to say Rhamondre. Oh, he threw 4 touchdowns. I forgot about that. Yeah, he was very good. And we get to start with the ball. Hopefully it doesn't go the same way the last game went, which was a fumble. And why is that guy wearing Peyton Manning's number? That is the... You let your kicker wear Peyton Manning's number? Like, if you let Anthony Richardson wear 18, okay, that makes a little bit of sense. But you gave it to the kicker? Nah, it's disrespectful. Give him like 46. We're going to start off right away with the man, the myth, the legend, Rhamondre Stevenson. And ran right into an Anthony Dorsey block. Last week he had 19 rushes. I wanted to get him to 20, but I figured I might as well just run the clock out. And we ended up throwing a touchdown on 3rd down. Yeah, 19 carries is very good for Rhamondre Stevenson. And he's just going to run through everybody. He runs a man over. And it's a, what, 35-yard rush on the second play of the game? That is Rhamondre. 5 defensive backs. Maybe he needed more linebackers. As there's Anthony Dorsey up the seam, 30 yards. Because that's a great first 3 plays. First one's a little bit weak, but we can deal with that. As that's going to be a Rhamondre Stevenson touchdown on the ground this time. And we take an early lead. That was just great blocking. So I don't know if you heard that, but he tied Eddie George and Frank Gifford all time with 78 touchdowns. Maybe I need to turn the volume up for that little part right there, because I turned down the volume to play Roblox because the basement map was just insanely loud. And now I haven't turned it back up because I would forget next time we played Roblox. So hopefully you guys heard it. Otherwise, I'll have the volume turned up and I repeated it again, so it's not like it really matters. But now Owen Foster's going to kick it deep and give the Colts a shot at playing football. After we just played perfect football all the way down the field, what can Anthony Richardson, Jonathan Taylor, and the Colts offense do? Now, if I remember correctly, Alec Pierce is not on this team. I don't know which team he is on, but I know he is not on this team. As Christian Gonzalez, by the way, has his X Factor enabled thanks to last game getting our achievement done. It was the one where he stopped the Dolphins. And Josh Downs drops the second throw of the game. I think some of our most iconic moments have came against this team, including a pick 6 by Christian Gonzalez in the game we ended up losing, I think. And that's an interception. Cordell Goodwin. He's getting around the edge. Jonathan Taylor to beat. And he will not be able to beat Jonathan Taylor, but he gets within the 10-yard line. And what a play. Can we get a replay of that? No, okay. I accidentally skipped the cut. I suck at that. So Cordell Goodwin's manned up on Josh Downs, one-on-one coverage, literally. And Richardson throws it at the break of the route, and Downs is not expecting it, and so he doesn't come up, and Goodwin just jumps the route, and then almost only one guy to beat, and it's Jonathan Taylor, so not likely. Even if he breaks a tackle off of JT, Michael Pittman probably gets him. Oh, I can't run inside zone. I forgot about that. So we got to run this play. We're going underneath Anthony Dorsey. He gains 3. 33 yards on 2 catches for Dorsey. They really just want me to run zone split weak. I don't want to run it. Stop trying. I want to run this run play, which I had to get a weird, awkward cut. So, I mean, I'll take it. Still a solid gain. Matt Milano is on this team. No, I'm still running the ball. There's only one man I trust in the red zone, and it's Rhamondre. Oh, he's short. Run it right back. We're running back. Speed option. It worked. To a T. Rhamondre touchdown. You know, they actually bait you really hard with that play. They make the pitch button left bumper, even though if you looked when I zoomed out on the play to show the play art, it showed right bumper. But Rhamondre outraces the safety to the corner, and it's an easy touchdown. Richardson and the Colts trying not to do what they did last drive and start with a interception. As there is the tight end, Dalton Schultz. As now you're going to see our rookie class. Only 3 people. Zach Silas, Glenn Hollenbach, and Jeff McBride. McBride's like the number 3 quarterback on our depth chart, but he does have very quick He's very quick, so that's kind of the biggest reason why we signed him. First run with Jonathan Taylor. I think they should run it a lot more, but that's not up to me, I guess, you know. 3rd and 2. Big play right here. Oh, and he blows off Chris Wade's tackle. And it's Chris Stanley tackling him down the field. Chris Wade did a good job getting there, but he got blown off right away. It's 1st and 10. Down goes Richardson. Jordan Davis, 3 straight games with a sack? Is he cooking? Obviously, last week it was a half sack, but I'm counting that. You can't tell me I can't count it. That was just a coverage sack, though Richardson made the mistake of running all around the pocket as McCoy runs for 3, and Chris Wade cut sticks him. Number 9 in pass defense. I'll take that. And Richardson goes down again. Jonathan Jones is also playing insane as a great edge rusher, and that'll force a punt, and that's just horrible playing by Richardson. He had the tight end wide open. I could not have gotten there with whoever I was on. Tremaine Edmonds, is that who it was? And instead, he decides to run right into a sack. So Dorsey on this season already has 200 yards on 8 receptions, 3 touchdowns. So he's been very good. And, I mean, Nick Keys has yet to get any big notable time. So it's cool seeing him on the field. And there he is for his first catch of the day. End of the season, I think. Could be wrong about that. But we'll run inside zone split, but go to the opposite side that they want us to. Because I don't know. I like running to the short side. Rhamondre reaches forward, gains a yard. Deion Bush with the tackle. And we head to the end of the first quarter. Up by 14, and we're dominating them on offense. We're going RPO. Nick Keys is the target, and I'm going for it. Keys, he's got the good moves. So I mean, I'll take any short gain I can get. That's like actually not a short gain, but I don't like this. That went right through the hands of Chris Thomas. Derek Forrest, I believe is who that is the guy they showed. I don't know if he actually did anything. I don't like the sun. It hurts. So there's Rhamondre, 9 yards. He's at 68 in the first half on 8 carries. Now we're going to do read option, but I'm not actually going to take it myself. No matter what that guy does, but he makes me take it, give it to Rhamondre anyway. 78 yards now for Rhamondre Stevenson. And now he gets his X factor, but we'll throw the ball once. You know, we've got receivers. They probably want the ball. And we get hit immediately. A linebacker wearing 13 might be the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure that's a linebacker. Like Deion Bush wearing 0, that looks fine. But Clement wearing 13 is ugly. Rhamondre breaks a tackle, and he's at 98 yards on 10 carries and 2 touchdowns. It's so funny. This is not even fair. So here's the snap. We've got Dorsey. Tackle him in the end zone. Nope. And I think we go fullback Love. Shout out Not the Expert and his Tom Adamo. We're going Luke Jackson. Get in. Oh, he's short. Jordan Mailata hurt on the play. And there goes our starting tackle. Okay. All right, Anthony Dorsey should be wide open here. We once again gained 0 yards. What a play by Quiddy Pay. I guess I didn't want to give Rhamondre another rushing touchdown, but I guess he's going to. So Hales takes the snap. Rhamondre's in, and it's the 3rd touchdown of the day for Rhamondre Stevenson. Now Dorsey, who's 75? That's Frank Beekman and Nick Keys are all celebrating. It's not even fair. Dislocated elbow. So, well, P's out for 4 weeks. Richardson and the offense out here. Here's the snap. Richardson takes it, and he will gain, or Taylor will gain 5. Dalton Schultz holding his leg and getting walked off. Well, there goes another good player. He's, I think, old now. Isn't he like 30 at this point in the series? Or a couple years in the future. As that's a great TFL. Jordan Davis and Tremaine Edmonds take Jonathan Taylor down. Now we're running man coverage. That's what's been helping. It's been working good for us, so I'm going to try it again. And the backup tight end drops it, and Richardson is 2 for 5 for 9 yards and an interception. That's crazy. We've had more interception return yards than he's had completion, or than he's had yards passing. So, I mean, it doesn't help that he's only completed 2, and we've done a lot more than that. But Rhamondre, 1 yard away from 100. We're going to get him on this first play. Hat trick of touchdowns. Do I go for the running back touchdown record? It's not even fair. 20-yard rush for Rhamondre. Just punched whoever that is. Is that Owens? I could not see the name. 120 rushing yards is preposterous from Rhamondre. He even stopped on that play, gave him a chance to tackle him. Clement wearing number 3, the guy who got it. Now running a screen pass. That's fair. And Rhamondre got stuck on his own man, so that's a great play. We're putting on no huddle, not no huddle, chew clock, because I don't want to be in this half any longer than I have to be. And Kyle Terry drops it. That's not... I will bench you, Kyle. And now Owen Foster, the greatest kicker in Patriots history. He sends it. It's up. And it's good. He drills a 60-yarder from the 50-yard line stripe. That's a cannon of a leg. That kick was good from 70. I don't care. Richardson trying to complete another pass. Solid catch. And you know it's bad when... that's Rashid Shaheed, by the way. Christian Gonzalez has as many... has kept his... What's it called? X Factor on the entire game so far. He just lost it. That's the... They finally just gained 30 yards. That's how you lose it. Gaining 30 yards. Oh, Chris, no. Chris had an easy interception right there, but he drops it. Now it's 2nd and 10. This light on the field is really tripping me out. McCoy, they're driving. Uh-oh. Shiver me timbers. It's only a 4 score. Actually, it's only 3. Only 3. Technically, they have to get 2-point conversions in every play, but it's only 3 at the moment. There is Dalton Schultz. Nope, that's Scott St. Louis. That was the tight end we actually wanted to draft. What was it, this season or last season? I don't even remember. That is a drop by the other tight end. I still don't know his name because he's not caught a pass. Scott St. Louis is back out there, though, so that's something to be worried about. Chris Wade gets his X Factor. That's a drop. I did not do anything to do that. He just dropped it. As now it's 3rd and 10. Scott St. Louis out there. And Richardson gets sacked by Jonathan Jones again. We're calling a timeout. They're kicking the field goal. It's going to be a 21-point game if the guy wearing Peyton Manning's number kicks it. And no, Carter, you missed the block, dog. That goes through his arm. Oh, that's the first time I've gotten the kick animation in ages. And I choke it like that. Man. That sucks. And not a good return from Hopkins, as now they've got a guy hurt. Luke Van Ness. Why is he on your team? Airmailing it. Oh my gosh, Anthony Dorsey just made the catch of the year. What? What? I literally had 2 guys on me. In my face. Whoa. No pause. Kenny Moore and, oh my gosh, Odeyingbo? Is he real? I don't know. So I just send up a prayer. That is the greatest catch I've ever seen. He overruns the pass. So he comes back and just makes that grab. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. That might be the single greatest play I've ever witnessed. Oh my gosh. As now we're going deep. Nick Keys, he's got it. And that's a touchdown. As the screenshot for the thumbnail gets uploaded, Nick Keys is into the end zone for a touchdown. His first of the year. And in the first game where he actually gets significant play time, he makes 3 grabs, I think, now. And he just torched his man. Best team in scoring. It's only getting better. It's a 4-touchdown lead. Largest lead of the game so far. Richardson, are you going to do anything? McCoy makes the grab. Gets obviously pummeled by Chris Wade, because why wouldn't he? And Christian Gonzalez knocks it out of his hands. This is just hilarious. We are the 20, what, I don't even know what season it was. There's a season where the Chargers led. Oh my gosh, he threw it to me again. Christian Gonzalez up the sideline. And it's 38-3 in the first half. Gonzalez owns the Colts. It's a pick 6 for the Patriots. And Christian Gonzalez. And he just tried chucking it up to Pittman, and that would have been an underthrow even if Gonzalez did not exist in this world. And now he's getting all the props from his 2 superstars on offense, Rhamondre and Josh Hales. If I was the Colts, I would just knee the ball, but they are dead set on actually trying to play football. So there's your first problem. You can't play football. Well, I can't either right now. They get a big rush. So now they actually probably think, oh, we've got hope. We've got a chance. No, I'm going to sack you on the first play. Ready? Watch this. I don't know why they even try that. Like, if you are down by this much and you need something to score, just throw it deep. Don't check down. But doesn't matter. We're up by 35. Fun games. As I made a bit of a mistake when I was picking my game plan, I accidentally chose throw it short for both teams rather than the Colts throw it short and us throw it deep. So there's actually a chance we get cooked on offense, so I might just run the ball a lot. which actually might be a bad idea too. I have no idea what the downsides to choosing throwing it short are. We will find out pretty soon though. And that's another drop. That one by Josh Downs. Edmonds obviously hit him, but that was not a big enough hit normally. I think he had dropped it beforehand anyway. 3rd and 10. That's one of the first ones that's been caught by that guy. And it still is going to force a punt. Almost blocked, but he kicks it right to Hopkins, so we'll see what Hopkins can do. He gains about 5 yards. Rhamondre is averaging 9.2 yards per carry and has 120 yards. He might just be the greatest receiver or running back of all time. So we're going to see what the downside to throwing it short is. Well, apparently it's not Anthony Dorsey. As he flips the field, we have 197 offensive passing yards and so faster pocket degradation. Okay. So basically I might get sacked a little bit faster, which won't matter because I get sacked fast anyway. Rhamondre, break the tackle. He's got another touchdown. Gosh, it's not even fair. It's 44-3. Rhamondre might actually go for the rushing touchdown record. As this is just unbeatable. This honestly seems a lot like an average 2010s Patriots game. Oh, number 80 caught a pass. That's actually one of very few. I've obviously caught one at, what was it, at the beginning of this half? Rashid Shaheed. He's got a couple. He's 4 catches, but he also has like 3 drops. So pick your poison. Hey, he caught another one. He's on fire. Give him the max contract. He's better than Anthony Dorsey. No, he's not. Anthony Dorsey's the best. Switching to Tampa 2. Scott St. Louis, another grab. Good job by Scott. As they're driving. The comeback is imminent. Richardson's going to have a rushing touchdown. They finally score a touchdown, and it's because all of my guys got blocked. So actually good play. Rhamondre, 152 yards. This is preposterous. Yeah, this will be a fun second half. Going to be a lot of run plays. That better not be an illegal man downfield, seeing that I threw it immediately. Oh my gosh. How? Peter, how do you get that far down the field within 2 seconds of me throwing the ball? Ah, shucks. I guess I'll just run the ball. Steerable juke moves are so funny. 163 yards on 15 carries. And he breaks the tackle and will gain some yardage. It's not even fair. As injury, and now back to your regularly scheduled Rhamondre programming. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run once more with Stevenson. And he's going to have How many fantasy points is that? 17.8 plus 28 for touchdowns. 45 points already. I believe if I did the math right. Make it, oh my gosh, he's at almost 200. That'd be 48 points. He's probably gassed. How much more juice do you got left in the tank, Rhamondre? They're run committing every play, and it just does not matter in the slightest. I have not thrown the ball a single time on this drive. Oh my gosh, he still gained a yard. I think we're finally going to pass the ball. He doesn't lose his X factor, but he's probably tired. He's not tired. What? Did you drink your Gatorade? Nick Keys first down. There we go. Over 200 yards for Hales, but he doesn't really need anything else. So, you know, I see there's 4 people on the left, 4 on the right, so it doesn't really matter which way I go. I'm probably going to get stuffed. Just kidding. We've got Rhamondre. No! I'm sorry. Did you not? Didn't mean to run it to you every single play. They didn't give Rhamondre a face scan. That is not Rhamondre Stevenson. Did my boy dirty. Amerson goes backwards on his first rush back from injury. First rush of the season, by the way. I mean, I literally just ran it every play, so I kind of gave you exactly what my game plan was. I'm still running the ball, and I'm sliding down. Give me Rhamondre back. Abdominal strain. He's coming back in. We're going to the end. We're going to the 4th quarter. He's getting touchdown number 5. You're not going to stop him. He's in again. Rhamondre Stevenson. If you guys look at the bottom, the Bills are up 7-0 in the 3rd quarter. We are up 52-10 at just 2 seconds into the 4th. So Anthony Richardson just tanked a hit stick from Amari Reynolds. Sorry, Eddie Jackson. Okay, maybe we don't need to do QB contain every time. But I like QB contain because it keeps him from getting around the edge. Christian Gonzalez got that. Goodwin, what do you do? Oh my gosh. Cordell Goodwin just like ran into Gonzalez the entire way down the field. But I guess it doesn't really matter. All right, Rhamondre. He's slow. He's like completely out of it. 211 yards and 5 touchdowns. We'll give you 1 play off. We'll throw the ball. Do drag to Dorsey. Okay, 4 yards. It's just hilarious. We're going for 6. There's no stopping it. Alvin Kamara, move over. Look at how slow he is. I think it's because he's injured. He's just moving so much slower. Okay, I think we need to get a little bit closer. I hope those 2 guys up the middle blitz. Okay, I'll take Hales. Move him closer. Okay, solid 7. And then inside zone. Come on, Rhamondre. It's 8 yards between you and history. Come on, go, go, go. He's so close. He is tired. You can tell. He just feels so slow. But he's just our workhorse. He's our guy. He falls over. He's moving so slow. He's just completely dead. I've had Chew Clock on since the start of the 3rd quarter, by the way, and it's still ending up like this. He's in. Give him 6. Josh Hales and Dorsey don't even want to celebrate with him anymore. They're gone. Terry too. Nick Keys, Dorsey, Hales, and Terry are just like, it's a touchdown. We're walking away. Look at it. They just all just turn around and leave. The offensive linemen stay, obviously, because they're the ones blocking. But I wonder if Dorsey and Terry and Keys are going to be mad because they're not getting touches. Dorsey has over 100 yards, so he shouldn't be mad. But like still, actually, this is probably worse than a 3-year-old. A 3-year-old would just quit or drool all over the controller. Richardson's been very good on the ground. Too bad it was when he was down by 70. Scott St. Louis is good too. Oh my gosh, he's still going. Scott St. Louis just like tripled Anthony Richardson's passing yards. Chose man up 3 deep because why not? Good job, Gonzalez. You made the tackle. Proud of you, buddy. I got 6 touchdowns for Rhamondre. That's all I care about. Like, bro's like... Would this be 6 times? Uh-oh. 6 times 7's 42, right? So that's 42 fantasy points plus the 20 rushing yard, 200 rushing yards, so 20 points. I think it's 220 now, so 22. And he dropped it. Shocker. Yeah, 30 or 42 plus 22. 64 fantasy points. Oh my gosh, Scott St. Louis, he did it. Rob Davis is hurt. That's a shocker. He's one of our worst players of all time. Is he going to be up to speed now, or is he still going to be like Todd Gurley post 5th knee injury? Oh my gosh, this is prime Todd Gurley numbers. He's back to prime Todd Gurley speed. The guy that's broke this guy, he's breaking the rushing record too in the year. Just went backwards 4 yards. Just wanted to give Rhamondre more room for a 130-yard rushing touchdown. This would be a 67 rushing yard touchdown. Or 67-yard rushing touchdown. Well, we'll do PA double post. Watch this. Watch this. Anthony Dorsey. Going down. And you know where the ball's going to. I'm just like predetermined. I have 33 rushing flat plays. He's so good. He's so good. Oh my gosh. He's so good. I lost my voice at a NASCAR race, by the way. Don't worry about it. Look at that. Gets around the edge. Spins off. And it's a 7-touchdown game. Is that the record? I think that's the record. All right, so after a quick stat research, Rhamondre Stevenson is now the record for most touchdowns scored by a single player in a game. And it was all rushing, as that's a Tyree Wilson sack. They are booing. It's so loud. Oh my gosh. A worse blowout than the Super Bowl was. The New England Patriots win 66-10. And Rhamondre Stevenson is going to get the thumbnail if you couldn't. I mean, I want to put him on the thumbnail because he broke the record. But I also have that insane catch that Anthony Dorsey made at midfield. I've double thumbnail, I guess. So, fresh off the single greatest game of all time by a running back in history. One new injury, obviously, is going to be Jordan Mailata for 4 weeks. 3 weeks. He got a somehow better dislocated elbow than Jalen Waddle. But now you know what we're gonna check: stats and awards, NFL records in a game. Rushing yards, 268. Second time getting on the list. And then obviously, uh, yeah, the record for most touchdowns in a game. Alvin Kamara's on the Chargers. I forgot about that. That looks evil. Evil, I tell you. Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake is crazy. I think Josh Ailes will not be the leader in passing yards anymore because he had a very down season or down game. Tandem breakout. Oh, well, what? How? Well, Christian Gonzalez with the 2 interceptions is obviously gonna. Yeah, that's all I can say. All right, so pretend like that never happened. Hales threw 257 yards and 1 touchdown. Rhamondre obviously 268 and 7 touchdowns. He over doubled his season total. Uh, Anthony Dorsey had 162 yards on 9 catches, and Keys had 95 and a touchdown. That was all that anyone had. So, yeah. Defensively, I mean, Tremaine Edmonds had 6 tackles. McKinney had 4 in his first game played on the year because he decides to get hurt. Gonzalez and Goodwin with 3. Davis, Jones, and Silas with 2 each. Tackles for loss, Davis and Jones both had 2 TFLs. Edmonds and Wilson also each had 1. Jones, once again, 2 sacks. Davis and Tyree Wilson. And then the INTs, 2 for Gonzalez, 1 for Goodwin. Pass deflections, 2 for Goodwin, 1 for Gonzalez, Edmonds, and Wade. No forced fumbles. And then the 1 touchdown by Christian Gonzalez. So that was one of the games of all time. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed Rhamondre Stevenson becoming the greatest running back of all time, leave a like and subscribe. And in the words of me last episode, I will catch you guys next time.